So of course I grabbed my coffee. Today it's really windy, it's cold. I can't go out in that weather without a coffee. So this is Pilgrim. And if you remember, this is where we left at. Last time we made it until here. So I thought that today was a good idea to continue from here. So not the best coffee today, it's really watery. So close to Pilgrim you have a few highlights. For example, you have the Foodhallen, the photo museum. Let me show you the Foodhallen for a bit. So basically there are a lot of food stands and you can go to each of those, grab what you want and then go and sit. So yeah, that was just a quick view. There's also a movie theater and the Hotel New York. I think the Hotel New York is a definitely highlight. The main purpose of the hotel was as a temporary accommodation for immigrants that went from Rotterdam to New York. Nowadays it functions as a restaurant, and of course it works as a hotel itself. And as you can see, the cruise boat is here, so you might see a few anchor. Well, actually I think I never saw more than one anchor at the same time. One thing that I really like about this area is the contrast between the whole hotel and these new towers. Maybe I can get a better angle. Look at this beautiful view. I came here at the right time. Also, if you pay close attention, you can see that the sidewalks have different streets from New York, like the 5th Avenue, Madison, 4th Avenue, etc. So yeah, look at this. New buildings, the cruise, and the New York hotel. It's really funny that the New York hotel has almost the same size as the cruise. And probably back then, ships were half the height of the hotel. It's so cold and windy that I think I need another coffee. The other one got cold so fast. Actually, it's not that it is that cold. It's okay, but when there's wind, then it's when it gets really cold. My hands get easily red. So yeah, this is a cool area, a bit touristic. So now I'll cross the bridge and I will go to the other side. Some people locking the log. In summer this place is quite full. You can barely find a table to sit. And today it's completely empty. Let's look for the entrance. Nope, not there. So I think now I remember being here, and I don't know why it called Food Factory. The only place that you can see or visit here is the Pinchos restaurant. I think there's nothing else. There's a hotel, there are some apartments, offices. I was curious about the price of that hotel. It's 155 euros a night. So okay, let's go. I don't know why they call them Food Factory. I thought it was like a food hall. According to Google, it's a fresh food market, but I can't find any market here. It's a bit misleading. So yeah, to me the highlight is this square. By the way, it's called Deliplein and it has some restaurants, bars, cafes. It's really nice. I came here only once at night and it has a good vibe. Today is Wednesday, so there's not much going on. But probably on the weekend gets a bit more crowded. So our next stop is another cruise ship. But this is from the 50s. And I want to complement a bit the story that I told you about the New York hotel. This area is still being developed. That's why you see so much construction. As they make the buildings, the municipality starts opening roads and making the sidewalks. So yeah, all the urbanization of the area. But I don't know if this area is very well connected. So yeah, overall this is a really nice area to visit, but I wouldn't keep it as a top priority. So if you have only a few days in Rotterdam, I wouldn't come here. I would only leave it as for a second time, or if you made a planning mistake and you booked way too many days, maybe you can have a quiet and relaxing day here. So yeah, Desert Rotterdam is really cool. There are a lot of things that you can do there. There's a restaurant, there's an escape room, You can spend the day there. They have a pool. There's a hotel also, and I was checking its prices, and it's cheaper than the one that we saw before. It's like 100 euros the night. If you're on a budget, 100 euros the night is really expensive. But if you want the experience of spending one night at the SS Rotterdam, I think it's a fair price. So look at this great view, right? If you've been following the whole video, you will know that I had to do a lot of walking. But if you don't want to do that, there's a bus that will drop you right there. And if money is not a problem for you and you can afford a few more euros, what you can do is take a water taxi. Those usually stop at the shoreline, and they will drop you right behind the ship. On the other side of the ship, there's like a small pier where the water taxis stop, and then you will be access with one of those, but from the other side. By the way, the ship is already anchored here, and it's not that it moves or sails, it's always here. It's a fixed ship. If you're checking out Rotterdam during the summer, you should check the cultural agenda, because sometimes they make concerts right there, and they are usually free. You only need to sign online. Free entrance to something here. Let's check it out. It seems the entrance to the ship is free, and then there are different things inside. But I see the restaurant and bars covered. That's weird, because the last time I was here, there was a bar and there was a restaurant. I also don't see the escape room, so maybe this is outdated. So yeah, the visit to the ship complements today's story. We saw the hotel where people stay before departing to New York, and now you see one of the ships that took people from the Netherlands to New York. Now maybe the next step would be to travel to New York and show you where people were dropped off. But yeah, maybe that's going to be for a different video and a different year. Not planning any trip to New York soon. Maybe if this video reaches like 10,000 views and people ask for it, I'll travel to New York and show you where people were. Okay, now I'll head back. So yeah, this is definitely where the buses end. If you don't want to do any walking, then take the bus. It will drop you right in front of the ship. It's incredible how early the Christmas spirit starts here. You can see many apartments already with Christmas decorations, the Christmas trees, the lights. I guess that's a way to compensate how dark it gets. As soon as summer ends, it gets dark, it gets cold. So I guess putting all the Christmas lights earlier lights up the country a bit. And we're back to the Deliplein. So I just found out something. This place called Fenix is from where millions of immigrants departed from Rotterdam to New York. About 3 million people. So yeah, there you have another fact about immigration from the old world to the new one. Most of them were with destinations to the US and Canada. So it's almost 6. I don't think I will see any cafe open at this hour. So I might find something else to eat or drink. So I think I'll go to the Foodhallen. I might be able to get something to eat there. Maybe papau. Something quick. So I didn't buy anything in there. There was too many people. I'll leave it for next time. So yeah, instead I will cross the bridge. Maybe this was not the best idea. It's really windy. I've been holding my hat this whole time. And we are back to the city center. So I guess I'll call it a day.